Hey, it's Leslie. I hope you had a great week. Things are going good with me. I went to a seminar this week by Maximize Living. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it. I actually only heard of it about a year ago for the first time. It covers 5 different essentials to healthy living, and I'm going to 4 seminars. I just went to the first one, which was basically an introduction. So I'm looking forward to the next 3 and see what they have to say, what I can learn about it, and if there's some interesting stuff, I'll let you know. For this week, I want to talk about a book. It's something that I found has really helped me when it came to deciding what healthy foods to eat and just finding out what my options are. We all know, like, you should eat your fruits and vegetables, but we don't always know what our options are and why we should eat them. Like, what do they actually do for us? Why are they good for us? So this is the book. It's called The Top 100 Diet Secrets. I'm not really a fan of the name because you think diet, you just think not eating. But it's really not about that. It explains different fruits and vegetables and grains and everything. It explains what it does for you, like what increases your metabolism and what helps you stay healthy. So just for example, here's the berries page. And it tells you that it's full of antioxidants. And on other things, it'll tell you that it'll help food cravings. Quinoa, that's one that I just tried this week. I got some quinoa, and it's interesting. It's like a nutty flavor, but I really enjoy it. I really like this because it's like my food reference, basically. If I'm trying to find different things to eat, I'll just look in here, and it gives you ideas too, because sometimes you don't even think of certain fruits and vegetables. And so basically, I'll flip through and see what my options are and go from there, because for a while I had cut out carbs, and so that's why I started looking in here, and that's how I found out about the quinoa. And the really interesting thing about quinoa is it actually has tons of protein and calcium, so it's a very well-rounded food, and I first kind of heard about it in here. Also brown rice, I'm going to try to incorporate into my meal plan too, because that's very healthy for you. So the funny thing about this is that my mom found it, and she wasn't looking for it. She actually found it, I'm not sure which store, but she found it in a clearance bin for $4. $4, and she picked it up, and she's like, "Oh, I found this, do you want it?" And at first I was like, sure. The picture, it does have very nice pictures, you know. So I hadn't really read it too much, but it looked like it had some interesting information, so I took it. And when I really started changing my diet, my meal plan, I found this so helpful, and I refer to it, and I brought it to work and showed people. Yeah, something like this. I think I had seen in a bookstore another book kind of similar to this. I can't remember what it was called, but there's probably other things out there like this. But I would recommend getting a book like this. So this one's just The Top 100 Diet Secrets, and it says 100 tried and tested ways to lose weight and stay slim, and this one's by Anna Selby. I find this one very helpful. If there's another one out there that you find that is similar, where it explains the different fruits and vegetables and just the different whole foods that we can eat and why they're good for us, I would highly recommend it, because I found before when I would try to lose weight, I wouldn't really get anywhere, because I would be like, oh, well, I'll just eat more salad. But you get pretty sick of salad. And I would, what I call OD on salad, where I'd be having my salad every day, and then it would just get to the point where I had enough and I couldn't eat any more salad, and then I would just completely go off of salad. Whereas I find if you're going to change what you're eating, you really need to have a good variety. Otherwise, you're going to get bored of it. So that's why I like this, because it's such a great guide to explain what things are good for you. Maybe I'll just read you a couple examples. Okay, the grapefruit. Grapefruits are highly known as diet food, but does anyone really know why? There's actually a reason. It's no wonder that grapefruit, low in calories and fat, tremendously tangy, and highly detoxifying, is a firm diet food favorite. Grapefruits reduce cholesterol, boost energy and immunity, and are very cleansing. Long regarded as the dieter's friend, they are not just low in calories. Recent research has shown that grapefruits can actually speed up weight loss by reducing insulin levels, one of the factors that make us feel hungry, which in turn makes us want to eat less. So now we know why. And that's kind of how my mind works. You can't just tell me eat a grapefruit. It helps me so much if I know why I should eat a grapefruit and what it's actually doing for my body. Mushrooms. There's the picture. And mushrooms, it says, a fantastic slow-release energy food. Mushrooms thin the blood, improving circulation, and the rate at which you burn fat. Releasing energy into the body over a prolonged period without upsetting blood sugar levels, mushrooms help stave off hunger pangs. They are also a good source of zinc, supporting the immune system. Many varieties of mushrooms are available, and you can use them all in any recipe, including substituting oriental varieties such as shiitake and maitake. I'm just going to read one more just so that you can get an idea of the kind of explanations that it has in it. So I'm just going to read the seaweed description. It says, seaweed and sea vegetables contain excellent levels of iodine, an essential mineral that assists thyroid function, keeping the body's metabolism working at optimum levels. Seaweed is an extremely effective detoxifier that removes dangerous heavy metals from the system. Its high mineral content helps to keep blood pressure under control, supports the kidneys and nervous system, promotes cellular growth and formation of red blood cells, and increases your immunity to infection. Use in soups or dried as a garnish. So that's something that I had no idea about. I mean, I like sushi, but I didn't know the health benefits of seaweed. So I just find it really, really interesting. It was $4. I lucked out that my mom just happened to stumble upon it, and it is one of the most important books that I have. Yeah, I mean, it covers everything. It has fruits, vegetables, grains and pulses, nuts and seeds, protein, dairy, drinks, and oils, herbs, spices, and flavoring. So those are all of the different categories. So it really does cover a lot. I mean, there are some things, there were a couple of fruits and vegetables that weren't in here, but very rare that there's something that I want to look up and it's not in here. If there ever is, the internet, you know, you can look up health benefits of whatever food you want. Just Google it, you search it in Yahoo. So if you don't want to go buy a book, I would suggest just inform yourself. Find a website or something that can give you this information, because it could really help you to start a path to healthier eating and just finding whole foods that would be great options for you. So happy, healthy, whole eating. For this week's lovely lyrics, I chose Get Down to It by TBTBT. The only problem with that is that I tried searching the lyrics and I couldn't actually find them. I don't know why. I didn't think the song was that obsolete. I mean, it may be like 20 years old, but you can find lots of lyrics for old songs. I mean, come on, this is the internet. But I couldn't find it. If you can find it, that would be awesome. I know it's a really good song and it's like motivating, but I don't want to try to write them down because there's a certain part that I really can't figure out what it says. It's like you got to get down to it. You got to put your mind to it. Something, 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 something to get what you want. So if you know what those somethings are, can you let me know? I still think it's a really great song and just really motivational. So I still want to keep it for this week because basically the main point is if you really want to make change and be healthy, you got to look at really what you're eating and try to incorporate more whole foods, less processed foods, and yeah, just get down to it and make changes. I hope it helped me talking about the book and suggesting just to inform yourself. It should help you to make better decisions and to really understand the foods that we're eating. So that's all I've got for this week. Have a great week. God bless.